Well, hey there, welcome to Worth It Wednesday. Every Wednesday we send a principle worth learning, a question worth answering, and a recommendation worth taking. Today's principle is that character is revealed in how you respond to adversity. I love the way that Henry Cloud defines character. He says that character is the ability to meet the demands of reality. So let's think about what reality actually is. Is reality that good things always happen to good people? That when you take right action, you always get right results? That when you do proper things, you get proper outcomes? Or that bad things always happen to bad people, and that wrong things create wrong results, and that improper action always creates improper outcomes? I don't know what reality you're living in, but that's not the one that I live in. Now, the law and the rule and the principle of sowing and reaping is absolutely true. Generally, you reap what you sow, right? And what you plant will come out of the ground and will grow. But simultaneously, in the mix of all that, life is not very black and white, right? Real life, the experience of life, is often a lot more confusing, a lot more complex, and a lot more gray. Good things happen to bad people, bad things happen to good people, and unexpected things happen to all of us. So the question is not, will life always move up or will life always move down based on your direct actions? Really, what we all know to be true is that life is radically unpredictable. And so where is character revealed? Well, character is revealed in how you confront or respond to that reality. And specifically, character is revealed with how you respond to adversity. When things are going really well in your personal life, in your business, and certainly in other arenas of your life, your finances, your intellect, your health, when things are going up and to the right, of course it's good to be honest and to be kind and to be good with people and to relate well with others and to be a strong leader. Of course that's good, but that's also kind of expected. Why? Because it's kind of easy, right? It's like everything's going up and to the right. It's like you should be generous, you should be kind, you should be honest, you should relate well with other people, you should be the type of person that has joy. What do you look like when things aren't going right? Because man, that's when the depth of your character, that's when who you are is really revealed. Is not when everything's up and to the right, but rather when everything's going down. And there's crisis and there's turmoil, and maybe you've been backstabbed or betrayed, or maybe you've gotten some bad news, or maybe something's going on with your family that you couldn't control and you didn't create. How are you going to respond in that moment? Because man, if you can be honest, kind, of high integrity, and relate well with people in that moment, that will say everything we need to know about the depth and substance of your character. So character is not revealed oftentimes in the good times, although it can be built in the good times. Character is revealed in adversity. And so how do you respond in adversity? And I love what Tim Keller says about our emotions, that so often societally we say follow your emotions, and it's like, well, that means that if I'm angry I just have every excuse to act ridiculously angry. Follow your emotions is not a great life strategy. But then a lot of times the institution of religion will say, ignore your emotions, right? Don't bring those things to other people. Don't bring them to church, certainly, and don't bring them to God, right? Those emotions, anger, sadness, grief, shame, fear, those are bad. Just ignore those. Just shut those away. That's also not very helpful. It's certainly not very healthy. So what do? We don't follow our emotions. We don't ignore our emotions. We pray our emotions. And that's how we become people of character, is by reckoning with the reality of adversity, that there are tough things that happen, and bring God into those things. Don't say, I'm going to be a lone ranger that solves this on my own. Don't say, I'm going to ignore this, but rather I'm going to invite God into this adversity, and we're going to pray through this. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Let's go.